Yo, what's going on, Planet S.O.N family? It's your main man, JD. Thank you for tuning in. This is Drinks with JD.
Yes.
Off of four words.
Yes, because even that's even very common. So like, remember All Gold Everything by Trinidad James. So there's a lot of yeah, exactly. Like even Bruno Mars had to pay Trinidad James a part of, because he said something like he said something on one of his records, like literally it was just like two lines.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, let me ask permission, and then we'll split the money somehow, right? And also, it's good that you asked before, because I also heard that Drake and YG, when they dropped Who Do You Love?
Yeah.
Well, Drake, literally like 90% of his verse is what Rapping Forte says.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
One of his verse. Drake thought that Rapping Forte was gonna take it like, I'm flattered that the young guys are using my verse.
Said,
He's
fuck
like,
that.
he's like, no, that's my verse, right?
I need that money. I need that paycheck.
Exactly. And Rapping Forte ended up getting like $100,000. He's like, all right, OG, here, I apologize.
That's cool.
It was no
Holy
disrespect, So
we talking those records are making like $1 million though, even more, probably 50, like they're making bucks. So there's money behind those records.
Exactly.
It's like I heard a couple of not local rappers, but like other artists in California and shit say a couple of my lines and shit like that.
Really?
But yeah, I can name a couple of times, saying, that I came out with these bars before these ones came out with the bars.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about like RJ, Mr. LA,
Yes.
RJ, say some shit that I said.
Wow.
Or like, you know what I mean? Like, and say like like a whole almost 2 bars and shit that I said in my song.
Word for word.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I mean, maybe not word for word. Yeah, but they use that shit on me too, bro.
Yeah.
And Young Drummer Boy did too.
Wow.
Young Drummer Boy, he did a song with RJ, and they used some shit that I said with Swifty Blue. Yeah, so man, that shit lit.
No doubt. Well, I'm overall, like when we started this conversation, I'm just thankful that at least you're gonna get your just due for your record, and because hey, it's just the right thing. Just the way what happened with Rapping Forte and Drake. Hey, what's right is right, right?
Hell yeah. Hopefully the bag comes.
No doubt. All right, my brother. So let's go back to the albums that you dropped, right, recently, or in between our interviews. You also dropped an album called Strictly for the Streets, right?
Strictly for the Streets.
Unlike your All Blue Everything, it didn't have a lot of features, right? However, it did feature Trap Baby, right?
Trap Baby, yeah.
And in that song with Trap Baby, it sounded more like a reggaeton or a Spanish feel, right? And it was dope. It was dope, watching you ride it. And even the legendary Lil Rob has done it, where he's on bumper, on a reggaeton song, stuff like that. And also like the Lil Rob showed his style and kept his Lil Rob style on a reggaeton record. He didn't like switch it up and start saying like Puerto Rican phrases, like or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like for you. You wrote it like a Lil Grifo, you know what I'm saying? Even though you had a different theme, a different overall feel of it, it was also a Lil Grifo song, right?
Right, hell yeah.
So, since you gave us that reggaeton and Spanish feeling song, can we expect more of those records from you?
Oh, man. Not at the moment. Not at the moment. I mean, if it feels right, like if it comes through my way and shit like that, then but not at the moment. Nah,
okay, no doubt.
Yeah, that was just like some out of the blue stuff. I don't even know how it made it onto the album, honestly, to tell you the truth. But it made it on there, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know how it made it on the album, but we put it in there.
That's cool, man. Well, I'm thankful that it got on the album, because it's, like I said, it was just different. Yeah. But it still kept the integrity of a Lil Grifo song.
Okay.
I
appreciate that. Yeah. I had a lot of people like that album, actually. That record on the album, a lot of people liked it. It's always the songs that I don't like and shit that people like. That song's hard. I don't really like that shit.
No doubt.
That's to be the ones.
You know what? Speaking about Spanish songs, you also have a similar song on the Ryan Anthony album.
Yes,
right?
Sir.
And you also give us the same thing, where it's a Spanish feel, but boom, you make it a classic Lil Grifo verse. Yeah. That's pretty dope, man.
I appreciate that. Shout out to Ryan.
No doubt.
Shout out to Ryan Anthony.
All right, my brother. So like I mentioned in our last interview, right? I know because I'm a hip hop fan
Yes,
and
sir.
I'm a hip hop connoisseur that I recognize that you are a student of the game.
Yes,
You know,
sir.
the way you move, just the way you drop stuff, just the way you move in your hip hop career. I love it because, like I said, I know that you are a student of the game, right?
Appreciate that.
Can you say that it's mentors helping you move, or is it you paying attention and trying your best to move strategically?
I'm gonna have to say, bro, that shout out to the cruising on Highland again. Huh? They gave these guys another day, an extra day to cruise.
That's
Saturday.
right. That's right.
But I'm gonna have to say, it's just been watching and navigating, man, and just trying to pick up the game plan and trying to, just watch and learn.
Yes.
Watch
Yeah,
and
man. Because I know that you have a blueprint, my brother. You have a blueprint, and you're succeeding.
Yes. Thank you.
And being a fan of like different people, you do things that successful people have done, mainstream artists have done. Just the fact, like I said, I'm a hip hop fan and I see it and I recognize it. I recognize the game.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
That's dope that you have that blueprint, and I'm happy that you're doing it because you're succeeding.
I appreciate that, man. Hopefully it keeps working. And when the blueprint runs out, I gotta make another blueprint because, I ain't trying to stop. I'm trying to keep going higher than that.
Yes.
So I'm just trying to outbeat everything that I keep doing. Just keep outbeating myself and just keep trying to win and stay and stay on and shit. You know
Well,
what I'm saying?
I know with your intelligence and your work ethic, I know for a fact that if you ever see a blueprint end, I know you're gonna continue to get new ones, and you're gonna keep rising. Because, like I said, man, you're smart and you recognize the game.
Appreciate that, bro.
No doubt,
Hell
my
yeah.
brother.